Hi there, this is Combat Muffin, and welcome to my old school RuneScape hardcore Ironman account. I've spent about 13.5 to 14 days playtime on this account so far. It's been going for quite a while, but I haven't been able to play quite as much as I would have liked to. This is going to be a series that just details my progress as to how far I can get before dying, which will probably happen at some point, and we'll decide where to go from there. Since I've been playing this account for quite a while now, without recording any videos, this first video is going to outline my current levels, quests, items, and diaries, as well as discuss my upcoming goals, both the near-term, soon-to-be-achieved ones, as well as the much longer-term ones, such as killing Corporal Beast, which I might get around to at some point, but nowhere in the near future. Firstly, I'd like to start out with what my current stats are. I have 11 million experience, almost 12 million, and a total level of 1294. My notable stats are 89 fire making, which is kind of nice, but at the same time it's pretty quick and easy to train. 76 agility, it's been a long grind so far. I have 74 hunter as well, heading towards the dragon implings at 83. I have 62 fishing and 63 cooking, which will allow me to do monkfish when I get around to doing swan song, and also 70 thieving, which is nice, and it's got me a bit of cash stack so far. I also have 60 attack, which means I can use dragon weapons, and also the 44 prayer is nice, as I'm one level above being able to use protector melee, which is extremely useful for when I start training Slayer, which I have not quite gotten around to yet. So firstly, I'd like to talk about the notable quests I have completed so far. I have 113 quest points at this point. I would like to get more, eventually get the quest cape as a medium-term goal. In the free-to-play section, I have completed Dragon Slayer, which is a nice goal to achieve on a new account. And down in the members quests section, I have completed Contact, for that access to the bank in Sophonem while doing Pyramid Plunder. I have also completed Edgar's Ruse, which was done mainly for the Herblore experience and the Trollheim teleport. I have also completed the Heroes quest, and finally the last important one that I have completed so far is Monkey Madness 1 for access to the Dragon Scimitar. In terms of diaries, the only one I have completed so far is the Ardoon Easy one for the Ardoon Cape. For the Kandarin Monastery teleport, as a beginner it's very useful for the close access to a fairy ring, as well as just a easy to escape teleport that's one click if you're wearing the cape. I would like to complete all of them at some point, the wilderness ones last. At the very end, if I run out of stuff to do, I'd like to avoid the wilderness until I die through some other means, but the rest of them are fair game. Next, I'd like to talk about the status of my bank. It's at about 13 million, as you can see at the top of the screen, which is nice to be at, but doesn't mean that much as an Ironman. I have a 400k cash stack, which will disappear pretty quickly once I start doing construction or crafting. I have the 199 Marks of Grace, which will be really nice for staminas later on, at 77 Herblore. I have a stack of 2,800 death runes earned through the raising and humane redistribution of cats. I have full graceful, as you can see, also colored to the Piscatora's colors. I have a full rogues outfit, which was a really irritating grind because I kept getting to the end and then getting nothing, or the rogues kits. I have the full pyromancer outfit, which was earned through the 89 fire making, which was all done at Wintertot. I also have the Ardoon Cloak 1, as you can see here. The other notable items I have are the Dragon Scimitar, which I purchased after completing Monkey Madness, as well as a fighter torso that I did quite a while back, somewhere near the very start of the account, and haven't used that much. I also have a stack of 3,000 cannonballs in my inventory, as you can see. Don't yet have a cannon, but these will come in useful, and cannonballs never go to waste. As for the other notable items, nothing much other than an Imp Champion scroll, which I got when I killed a stray imp next to the tree patch in Varrock. Pretty nice. Needed at some point for the music cape, but other than that, it's whatever. Kind of nifty though. Everything else Everything else is pretty mainstream. I have 18 Ranar seeds currently, which will disappear quickly, 22 maple seeds, as well as 3 yew seeds. I have a broom of torch as well as 175 burnt pages, no tome of fire in sight. I hope to be able to get one on the way to 99 fire making. I have 1500 gold ores as well as 3500 coal, which will be useful for training smithing. Nothing else special though for now. I'd now like to talk about my goals for this account, both near, medium, and long term. Probably one of the first ones on this list is going to be a combined total of 130 in strength and attack. I'm probably going to go straight for 70 strength, as the attack won't help that much for now, because I'd like to access the Warriors Guild so that I can get some defenders. Start with the rune, hopefully get up to 60 defense while I'm trying to get the defenders, and I'll be able to wield the dragon one once I eventually get it. I'd also like to get 83 hunter. My plan for that is to do up to about 77 at red salamanders, then move on to red chinchampas up to 80, and then from 80 to 83 do herbivore. After I get 83, I'm then going to camp the maze in Xanaris for a dragon impling, or as many as I need in order to try and get a amulet of glory, as those are one of the best, well, that is the best starting amulet to get on an Ironman. My next goal after that will probably be, or maybe before, will be 50 construction, so that I'll be able to build the portals in my house, as well as to build a mounted glory, which I need the 83 hunter for. I'd also like to work on getting 80 agility, only 4 levels to go there, but it's still going to take a fair amount of time, about 12 to 14 hours of agility, so that I will be able to use the shortcut in Taverley Dungeon over the spiked pit, so that I can charge orbs once I get there, as well as just the extra run energy. And I like the idea of 80. 80 is a nice round number. I'd also like to get up to 92 fire making, so I'm halfway to 99, and then probably work on it in my spare time when I feel like it. I'd like to get up to 80-ish mining, 82, 84. Oh dear, my maple tree disappeared. I'd like to get up to 80 mining, so that I'll be able to access runite rocks with a boost, if I decide to boost. Otherwise I'd probably go up to about 84, so I can use a dwarven stout for that. I'd also like to work up to 85 combat. As you can see here, I'm at 73. 73. Hopefully on my way to getting the defenders, I'll get most of the way there and just have to do an extra bit of training, which I'll do through Slayer. I'm looking forward to getting up to 72 Slayer, so that I can camp wyverns for some supplies, battle staff, orbs, the bones, maybe get a draconic visage, and then 75 as well, so that I can camp gargoyles for a cash stack, so I can do better on my construction training. In terms of quests, I would like to get a lot more quest points. I want to get it up to about 200, so that I have more time in Tears of Guthix, so that'll be useful for training rune crafting each week. I'd like to work on getting Swan Song done. I need more of a mage level for that. I would also like to work on the dwarven quest lines, as I'm not very far into that, as well as all the vampire quest lines in Hallowvale, as those ones are a pretty fun quest line, but I haven't started any of that yet. I'd like to do Underground Pass soon, so that I can work on getting all the way out to Morning's End Part 1. Just general quests. In terms of diaries, I would then like to work on completing all the hard diaries. Not sure where I'll start, but we'll start and we'll get through there. I'll probably start on Ardun, as I have started the first one, and I'll see where to go from there. In terms of Zia, I have so far completed Arceus, Hosidius, Piscarilius, and Shazian Favor. Only Lovakenge is left to do, which I'll probably do sometime in the near future as well, as it's the only one left, and then I will have all of those done and don't have to worry about doing any more Favor ever again, because not a fun grind for half of these. Arceus was pretty nice though, as I managed to get the Soul Bearer quest started, as well as unlocking the teleport to Korend. So I apologize, but this video was a lot of talking and not a lot of doing, but it was just meant to be an overview of where the count is at and where it's going to go in the future. Hopefully the next episodes will be a little bit more exciting and at least some gains. Please let me know ideas, jokes, goals for me to achieve, and see you in the next video.